Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho weather hazard briefing for Thursday, July 10th. Following an exiting cold front into Wyoming this morning, looking at cooler and dry conditions back for today and Friday, with warming temperatures for the weekend. And I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points we're going to focus on today. Again, a cold front departing east this morning. We are seeing some isolated showers and storms along the Wyoming border region down into Utah early this morning, but that activity is expected to shift east later today. For all dry conditions back for your Thursday and Friday, as westerly flow behind the front helps bring temperatures down about 5 to 10 degrees from where we were yesterday for both today and tomorrow. Highs generally in those 70s and 80s. Other thing to note is behind the front, we will stay pretty breezy on the backside of it. We are going to see gusts pushing about 25 to 35 miles an hour for this afternoon. Heading into this weekend under the increasing influence of high pressure, back to hot and dry conditions as we finish out the week and head into early next week. But beyond that, some isolated mountain showers and storms potential for next week. Again, maybe just some isolated stuff up in the high country, but not looking like a washout by any means. And here's a look at your satellite imagery for you this morning. Departing cold front, lots of dry air and clear skies building in out of the west. Plenty of sunshine out there for today. And a look at the bigger picture for you guys. So as you can see, that westerly, very dry flow building into eastern Idaho this morning, exiting system into Wyoming and Montana as we head into later today. But beyond that, not looking at any systems building into our region. The bigger thing will just be this broad region of high pressure, and if we're able to get any systems working up and over that ridge into our area. But speaking of that 7-day CONUS precipitation forecast, as you can see out west, not a whole lot of precipitation to talk about here over the next week, keeping things fairly dry under fairly consistent high pressure. And as a result, your weather risk outlook stays clear over the next 5 days. Little to no impacts expected, again, outside of some isolated showers and storms this morning along the Wyoming border region. And high temperatures today, noticeably cooler from where we were yesterday, highs in those 70s and 80s. And thunderstorm outlook for today, you might get an isolated shower or storm or two up around Island Park up into Yellowstone, but other than that, dry conditions across the board. Winds will be a bit breezy on the backside of that cold front, gusts pushing about 25 to 35, maybe 40 miles an hour across the Magic Valley area. And heading into Friday, staying fairly consistent to where we were yesterday. Overnight lows in the 40s and 50s, highs there in the 70s and 80s, pushing into the 90s as you head further west. And for Friday, we'll just keep a very slight chance of showers and storms along the Wyoming border region. But other than that, dry conditions will continue into the weekend. And speaking of the weekend, we'll start things off on a warming trend as we head into Saturday. 40s, 50s, and 60s in the morning. Afternoon highs well into those 80s and 90s. And for Sunday, we'll keep that warming trend going. 40s, 50s, and 60s in the morning. Afternoon highs well into down the 80s, 90s, and low triple digits. Little change there for Monday, and heading into much of next week, temperatures look like they should stay fairly consistent. Highs each day in those 80s and 90s, low triple digits further west. And that's relevant here as well on Tuesday and Wednesday, keeping with that steady temperature trend as we head into the middle part of next week. And a look at what's to come. Overall 6 to 10 day temperature outlook does favor our region and above normal favored temperatures. But check out that below normal bullseye to our east across the plains. So certainly some cooler temperatures building in out there. But as you can see, 6 to 10 day precip outlook does show us in that above normal category for precipitation. But given we're in the driest months of the year, that's basically just indicating we might have some shower and thunderstorm chances as we head into that July 15th through 19th timeframe that we're keeping an eye on. But overall dry conditions are expected. 8 to 14 does keep us in that above normal temperatures. Looks like that'll be the going trend as we head through the later part of July. Near normal precipitation, again, albeit pretty low this time of year. So just keeping some isolated shower and storm potential around that July 17th through 23rd timeframe. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have an awesome Thursday.